Yes. So the practical number 2 is about brainstorming. In order to start something as an entrepreneur, we need to brainstorm, or in order to start something new as an entrepreneur, we have to do brainstorming. So first of all, we'll understand what is meant by brainstorming. Brain, dimag, storming. You know storming? What is meant by storming? Tufan. So here there is no tufan as such, but the tufan is within, and that tufan or the storming is triggered by one problem. It may be a problem, or it may be that you want to do something new, innovative, and you are thinking. So brainstorming, first of all, you have to do within yourself. Simple example, simple. Now there are so many problems that you face in your life. And when you start thinking about the problem, the scope of problem, the issues that are created out of that problem, then you start thinking about the solutions, that how can I solve this particular problem. Take simple example of your life. Your teacher Ram Patil told you to record a video of one successful entrepreneur. You haven't done it, and you have to present it maybe today itself, and you have got hardly 2 to 3 hours. Your brain starts thinking, and the storm of thoughts start. You know that Ram Patil is very strict. He will not allow you. So many problems will be created. You may get less marks, and so many things keep coming in your mind. And once issue, counter issues, then the disadvantages due to that problem, all these things cumulatively you start thinking, and so many things are going on in your brain. That is storming. But out of that storming, you come up with one solution, which you feel that if I say this, Ram Patil will not say anything. He would appreciate. So what am I supposed to do? I've got 2 hours. Let me find out someone on the way. Let me make someone a successful entrepreneur. Let me tell him my situation, that these are the questions I will be asking you. Just assume that you are the successful entrepreneur and you answer all these things, and let me record it. So within 5 to 10 minutes, you made up the mind, you prepared someone to be an entrepreneur, you recorded the video based on the questions that are given by Mr. Ram Patil in practical number 1, and you came up with that one recorded video. Problem is solved. So problem, as soon as the problem is there, you start thinking about the problem, you start thinking about the solutions, and once out of so many solutions that come in your brain, you select the best one. You feel that this is feasible, I can do this, and within limited time I have to present myself. So within limited time, let me try something quick. You come up with that. So based on the time, based on the problem, based on the issues around you, you come up with some solution, and this solution comes out of brainstorming, and that matters. This is one type of brainstorming within. आप खुद के साथ बातें करते हो, एंड ये एवरीडे हम लोग करते हैं, एवरीडे. यस और नो? सुबह की ट्रेन छूट गई, ब्रेनस्टॉर्मिंग स्टार्ट्स. अब क्या? व्हाट नेक्स्ट? व्हाट नेक्स्ट? तो क्या करते हैं अपन? बस सेकेंड ऑप्शन. फिर बस भी नहीं है समझो तो प्राइवेट कैब, लेकिन जेब में पैसे नहीं है. सी, प्रॉब्लम है, प्रॉब्लम के ऊपर प्रॉब्लम, प्रॉब्लम के ऊपर प्रॉब्लम. इज इट बीइंग रिकॉर्डेड प्रॉपर्ली? हाँ, डोंट वरी, उसकी तरफ मत देखो तुम लोग. Even if it has poor quality, even if I lose my volume in between, forget about it. This is just for the sake of the people who don't attend the sessions regularly. You understand that? Besides, the technology is there, so why not take advantage of it? Being entrepreneur and being intrapreneur, I will quote the same example later. First of all, understand what is meant by brainstorming. Brainstorming यानी क्या? वो तूफान स्टार्ट होता है जब कुछ ना कुछ नई सिचुएशन हमारे आगे आ जाती है. मैं सिंपल केस देता हूं. मुझे कार चलाने नहीं आती थी, तो मेरे आगे समस्या हुई, या कार तो चलानी आनी चाहिए, तो फिर क्या करना चाहिए? मैंने आई स्टार्टेड थिंकिंग, नई कार तो 10 लाख से कम नहीं आएगी, तो 10 लाख सिर्फ कार सीखने के लिए कार खरीदो, ऐसा होगा क्या? नहीं. सो व्हाट आई डिड, हाँ, किसी ट्रेनिंग सेंटर में चले गए. तो ट्रेनिंग सेंटर में चले जाने के बाद वो बोल रहा है भाई 4,000 रुपया लगेगा, आपको लाइसेंस भी निकाल के दूंगा, आपको ट्रेनिंग भी दूंगा, 15 घंटे का आपका ट्रेनिंग होगा एंड यू विल बी गुड इन. तो लेट्स नॉट, व्हाई नॉट ट्राई. सो समस्याएं आती है, नई चीजें हमेशा आती है, एंड विद इन नो टाइम आवर ब्रेन स्टार्ट्स दैट स्टॉर्मिंग, and out of that storming the churning takes place. You know churning, दही होता है कर्ड, उसमें थोड़ा सा पानी डालते हैं अपन और उसको चर्निंग करना शुरू कर देते हैं. आफ्टर चर्निंग व्हाट हैपेंस, छाछ निकलता है बाहर और बटर बाहर निकलता है. कुछ भी फेंकते नहीं है हम लोग. डू वी थ्रो अवे द बटर मिल्क? नो, वी डोंट थ्रो अवे द बटर मिल्क. We take out the butter so that we can make the ghee out of it, but we use that buttermilk. It is also very healthy. Similarly, I gave you one problem, one समस्या. एक समस्या मैंने आपको दी. क्या थी समस्या? मुंबई is overcrowded. मुंबई locals are overcrowded. How to reduce that crowd? ये मैंने समस्या आपके सामने दी थी. Now you come up with the solutions one by one. Just a second. हाँ.
तो सर जो आपने प्रॉब्लम दिया था जो मुंबई लोकल ट्रेन में, तो सर मेरा जो पहला सोल्यूशन ये रहेगा कि जो ट्रेन है अगर वो बढ़ा दिया जाए तो उससे भी कम हो सकता है. पहला सोल्यूशन ये सर.
Naveed has given the solution, increase the number of trains. Now, प्रॉब्लम के लिए सॉल्यूशन बताया. अभी ये सॉल्यूशन सही में सही है क्या, उसके लिए ब्रेनस्टॉर्मिंग होगा. Now the ball is in your court. Now you decide. He says we have to increase the number of trains to reduce the crowd. Now you tell me. If it is possible, how? If it is not possible, how?
I think the train is already overcrowded.
Yes. Hey, one by one, one by one. Huh.
I think the train is already overcrowded because maximum of train is not coming on proper time, and actually I experience generally I late times I experience late train only.
His solution is that increase the number of trains. Basic problem is that overcrowded trains and we have to reduce it. So he came up with one solution, and now we are discussing about whether it is feasible. So in order to solve the problem, brainstorming is there, and whatever solution is given by one of the participants or the stakeholders, there would be another round of brainstorming to decide whether it is really applicable, whether it is really feasible, affordable or not. You're getting me? Yes. Now you are saying something.
Sir, we can get another transport system like seaways.
First of all, talk about this.
What?
We are talking about what solution Naveed has given, right? So first talk about Naveed's solution. I know that you have your own solutions to the main problem, but now did you understand what I said? One person talks about one solution, but everybody contributes if that solution is really feasible and we should adopt it or not. That is what brainstorming is. Brainstorming is not just you come up with your ideas and I'll know. But which idea will you select? You have to again discuss. You have to brainstorm again. Because what Naveed has given, if that idea is the best one out of all the ideas that you will come up with, we will shortlist that. But everybody, there has to be a consensus. If you don't agree with what Mr. Naveed has given, and if your explanations or the reasons behind refuting or not accepting what solution Mr. Naveed has given, and if you have some another plan or another solution, we will adopt it. This is how the brainstorming takes place. This is how the brainstorming takes place, and every day, and it is 24/7 that is going on within a person or amongst the team member, the stakeholders. For example, right now you all are the stakeholders of this batch. I gave you a task, you come up with your solutions, right? So again you started thinking, but now Mr. Naveed came up with one solution, and now we are discussing. Everybody is contributing, and nobody should be kept aside. Prince Gupta is very good in language or English language, that's why he should be given maximum chance. No. In brainstorming session, even if one reticent person is there, reticent means who is very introvert, who is not talking much, who is not talkative, such person should also be given a chance to speak, because you never know, he has the best idea ever. You never know. In corporate, the people, what they do, they simply give a problem to the new interns. They have the solution, the best one. Up to that level, they have the best solution, but they don't show, they don't tell them. They simply tell them, you think about how will you crack this issue, how will you tackle this issue. And you never know, some interns, those who are very fresh, having fertile ideas in their brain, they come up with such an exceptional solution that the previous solution becomes outdated and the company accepts the new one. You never know. Or sometimes it may happen that all these new interns are the duffers, they have done nothing in their college life and they get nothing out of it, right? So the management or the HR people, they understand how much potential these new interns have, and accordingly they are groomed to perform in that particular company, because every company has different work culture. Whatever you are learning right now in your different subjects, all 6 semesters, the same thing may not be asked over there or may not be required over there. There would be something different. And I know that the kind of syllabus that we study, sometimes it becomes outdated. So when you enter your actual world of mechanical engineering, you realize that whatever you have learned, that is good for nothing. So you have to start afresh. That's समझ में आई? So let us talk about this solution. Whether you really feel number of trains, if we increase, the problem of crowd may be solved or not. Your turn now. And everybody has to speak.
Sir, I think it's wrong because increasing number of train would like to increase number of railway tracks also.
Number of railway tracks should also be increased. So first, -1. Now there are 5 more. Let us decide. Let us decide what others have to say. Yes.
More stations are required to stop the train.
Same thread. We are taking the same thread. What Navid started, he said that we need more tracks. So number of trains, if we increase, it may not solve the problem of crowd. So we should come up with something different. He said that number of stations. Now this is something different that we will discuss later, right? If you increase number of stations, will it really decrease the crowd or no? That we will discuss later. किसी ने कितना भी स्टूपिड आंसर दे दिया, कितनी भी स्टूपिड आइडिया दे दी ब्रेनस्टॉर्मिंग में, उसको बताना नहीं कि स्टूपिड, दिस इज स्टूपिड आइडिया. नो. Sometimes the same stupid person who came up with a very stupid idea initially may come up with the best idea. You never know, because everybody has got one super fertile brain. Yes or no? So किसी को भी कम मत आंकना और खुद को सबसे बड़ा 30 मार्क खान तो समझना ही नहीं है, बिकॉज इट्स अ टीम. व्हाट इज इट? टीम. आपके ईगो कितने भी क्लैशेस हो, सामने वाले का सोल्यूशन अगर बहुत बढ़िया है, यू शुड हैव दैट गट टू एक्सेप्ट इट एंड अप्रिशिएट दैट यस मिस्टर नावेद, वॉट एवर यू सेड, दैट आई एब्सोल्युटली अग्री बिकॉज ऑफ दिस रीजंस. भले ही नावेद का और आपका झगड़ा हो गया, दोनों ही एक ही लड़की पे लाइन मारते हो, लेकिन एज ए टीम वो अपनी कंपनी के लिए काम कर रहा है और आप भी कंपनी के लिए काम कर रहे हो. दोनों का मकसद एक ही है कि मुझे बेस्ट आइडिया चाहिए और सामने वाले ने बेस्ट दिया, भले ही वो मेरा कॉम्पिटिटर है, लेकिन मैं एक्सेप्ट करूंगा. एंड द मैनेजमेंट टेक्स नोट ऑफ इट कि हाँ भाई, प्रिंस और नाविद का झगड़ा हुआ था, लेकिन आज देखो नाविद ने जो बात कही, प्रिंस अग्री कर रहा है विद हिज लॉजिक. और समझो नाविद काफी करीबी दोस्त है प्रिंस का, और उसने काफी स्टूपिड बात कर दी, फिर भी किसी ने बोला कि हाँ नाविद ने बहुत बढ़िया बात की. नो, डोंट डू दैट. पर्सनल रिलेशंस, इमोशंस, जीरो वैल्यू व्हेन इट कम्स टू जॉब एंड ऑर्गेनाइजेशन और कंपनी. जस्ट इमेजिन कि ये आपकी खुद की कंपनी है, तो आप क्या करते हैं? इसलिए कोई भाई नहीं, कोई दोस्त नहीं, कोई राइवलरी नहीं, कुछ भी नहीं. कभी कभी हमें लगता है कि यार ये इसकी आइडिया अगर एक्सेप्ट हो गई तो इसको इंसेंटिव मिलेंगे, इसको प्रमोशंस मिलेगा, तो मैं कुछ भी करके उसको बोलूंगा कि ये नहीं, ये अच्छी आइडिया नहीं है. डोंट डू दैट, डोंट डू दैट. अगर आपके दिमाग में कुछ आइडिया नहीं है, शांत बैठो. दैट इज बेटर, बिकॉज शांति से सोचोगे तो आइडिया आएगी. आई नो दैट, क्योंकि जितने भी नई नई चीजें आई है अभी, कहीं ना कहीं से आइडिया जनरेट हुआ है. और आइडिया जनरेट कैसे होता है पता है आपको? जो लोगों का दिमाग और आंखें प्रॉब्लम्स को देखती है, समझती है, वहां से आइडिया जनरेट होता है. ब्लिंकिट कहां से जनरेट हुआ? यू नो ब्लिंकिट, जोमैटो, जेप्टो, आए कहां से ये लोग? उनको पता है कि मुंबई जैसे शहरों में लोगों के पास टाइम नहीं है, बड़े बड़े मॉल्स है, ऑनलाइन खरीदारी भी होती है, लेकिन समझो सुबह सुबह you just went to your kitchen and you realize that there is no sugar in the kitchen, one single item. Will you go to the supermarket and buy it? Will you take time and order it online? It may take time, but Blinkit came up with one idea. You just give us 10 minutes, even if it's a single grocery item, we will deliver it to your doorstep. They observe the problem. They observe the problem. So आप जिसकी जितनी भी आइडियाज जनरेट होती है, जितनी भी, just observe by keeping your mind and eyes open. Entrepreneurs and intrapreneurs, they are made out of such thing, observation. और कुछ लोगों को नावेद की ने जो सोल्यूशन बोला उसके बारे में कुछ बोलना है, बोलो. हाँ,
नाविद ने जो सोल्यूशन दिया वो हो सकता है ट्रेन बढ़ा सकते हैं, लेकिन उसके लिए टाइम मैनेजमेंट जो है ट्रेन का वो और प्रॉपर करना चाहिए.
so time management, this is another issue, this is another issue. और all right, नहीं है कोई बात नहीं, ये एक हो गया. तो मोस्टली पीपल didn't agree with one solution that is given by Navid. Absolutely. और don't feel bad about it. You must thank these people because तूने before shortlisting this solution or the idea तूने ये thought दिया ही नहीं. Now these people gave that thought कि अरे यार अगर number of trains बढ़ानी है तो tracks भी तो बढ़ाने पड़ेंगे ना. उतना प्लेस है क्या यहाँ पे मुंबई में? यहाँ पे तो चलने के लिए जगह नहीं है. यू जस्ट गो टू द ठाणे रेलवे स्टेशन एंड जस्ट वॉक इन स्ट्रेट लाइन. आपको 101 रुपया दूंगा मैं. पॉसिबल है क्या? आप मुंद्रा कौसा के रेलवे स्टेशन के बाहर जाके देखो, कुर्ला के रेलवे स्टेशन के बाहर जाके देखो, और ऐसे सीधे चलते देखो, 10 लोग आपके ऊपर आएंगे और आप 10 लोगों के ऊपर चले जाओगे. सो दैट इज व्हाट द क्राउड कंडीशन इज. सो प्लेस ही नहीं है तो क्या करें? वी हैव टू कम अप विद सॉल्यूशन. ओके, दूसरे सॉल्यूशंस बताओ. हाँ,
Sir, I have two solutions. First one is reducing population because this is the core issue.
wait, let us talk about this. Think about it. Reducing population. Prince has given one solution, that is reduce the population of Mumbai, right? This is one solution. Now, ball is in your court. Discuss about this solution.
Sir, we can't reduce the population because reproduction is in our hands. We can't reduce reproduction because it depend on others.
Yes, he said that it is natural process. You can't control the population. Nowadays, because of this technology, it is not natural. You have so many things available, starting from condom to contraceptives and all. You can reduce the population. But in Mumbai, the local people of Mumbai are less in number. So many people all over from India, UP, Bihar, Madhya Pradesh, Northeast, Jammu Kashmir से लेके कन्याकुमारी तक, there are so many people, they throng here, they keep coming here because they get jobs. As per their intellect, as per their skills, the people come here. So how to control that population? इसी में solution है. Just think about it. Why do people come here? Job opportunities. So every state should take the responsibility of their citizen that whatever job opportunities my citizen of my state they are going to Maharashtra and Mumbai, why not create the same job opportunities in my state, so that the people who go to Mumbai and overcrowd over there and just live the life of a cattle, 10 by 10 की रूम में 10 बंदे अगर रह रहे, 5 अगर बंदे रह रहे, तो दैट्स नॉट ह्यूमन लाइफ. इज इट द ह्यूमन लाइफ? नो, देयर इज नो प्योर एयर हियर. It is all polluted. It is all polluted. So diversification of jobs from Mumbai to maybe interior of Maharashtra or maybe in every state, right? Controlling population biologically, this is also a good solution, number one. But number two, which is basic one, that is job opportunities should be created in each and every state. Do you agree with this solution? All of you? No? Yes? कितने लोग yes बोल रहे हैं? So unanimously and majority people say yes कि भाई अगर jobs दूसरी जगह पे दे दिए तो बहुत सारे लोग जो आ रहे हैं बाहर से they may not come here. समझ में बात? So ये solution आपके लिस्ट में जाएगा, you will write down. लेकिन जो बाकी लोगों ने बोले solutions कि भाई ट्रेन की संख्या बढ़ानी है, ये फेंकेंगे नहीं हम लोग. जैसे बटर मिल्क को फेंक देते क्या हम लोग? नहीं, हम लोग उसका भी इस्तेमाल, बिकॉज यू नेवर नो, दैट कैन ऑल्सो बी वन ऑफ द सॉल्यूशंस. दैट कैन ऑल्सो बी one of the solutions. So in brainstorming session, whatever ideas that are generated, they are recorded. Either you record, like right now we are recording it, or you pen down all these ideas. Naved, this solution. Prince, this solution. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let there be abundance of ideas. Do not stop anyone. Do not stop. Right? There are more solutions. Yes.
Sir, we can use sewage transport.
Yes. Sewage
Transport.
transport. Yes, he said sewage transport. Did you understand what is meant by sewage transport? There are so many big gutters over there, and the same gutters should be used as transport. Right? Don't laugh. Even if the idea is weird, something that you never thought of, it may. There are some countries, the very whole village is there, floating village is there, and the water is completely sewage water. Yes, yes. So life is possible over there also. So is it feasible? If you consider the Mumbai conditions and all, there you have to think, and then only you can decide whether this solution goes in the selected risk or sideline stray. It is not rejected. No idea is rejected in brainstorming. Mind it. Good one. More solutions. Give it.
सर जो ऑफिस का टाइम होता है ना वो डिफरेंट मतलब कंपनी का वो चेंज करेंगे तो हो जाए.
Change the office timings, right? Did you understand the solution, boys? Change the office timings so the crowd flow may be reduced. Again, my question is, as a participant, is it a permanent solution? See, we have a biological cycle. 9 to 5 work, at night 10 to 6 you have to sleep. So if we change the office timing, right, little bit here and there, again Mumbai is such a saturated or overcrowded city that even if you change, I think it is being implemented nowadays, but same problem. There are 3 shifts in most of the industries. So obviously by default for everybody the office timing is different. Even the holidays are different. Point is, not only industry, there are so many offices, government offices, schools, colleges, and number of things are there that keeps on adding. And moreover, our problem is that there is no second alternative to these locals, Mumbai locals, in terms of the cost of tickets. 5 to 10 bucks and you can simply travel maybe more than 20 kilometers. Whereas the other transports are not that cheap. And let me tell you, in second class, mostly the working class people are there. They're earning maybe hardly 25,000 bucks, and within 25,000 bucks, within 25,000 bucks, it is not easy to survive over here. So the people will definitely try for the cost cutting, and mostly what do they cut the cost in? That is transportation, right? And why do people travel? They travel because the cost of housing or the rental cost is too much high in Mumbai, in core Mumbai. So even if my office is there somewhere in Bandra, I have to stay somewhere in Panvel or beyond Panvel, because only that much amount of rent I can afford within 25,000. So this is also another issue. Why the crowd is there? Why there is a crowd? Because if I stay very close to my office working station, why would I take an auto? Why would I go to bus? Why would I go to Mumbai local train? I will simply walk over there. You're getting me? So this is another issue. See, one issue giving birth to other issues to be tackled. This is what comes in brainstorming. So brainstorming, superficially it looks easy, but it's not so. There are so many intricate things that you must pay attention to. Issue is giving birth to another issue is giving birth to another issue, and you have to connect the threads, because the main issue is that how to reduce crowd. How to reduce crowd. Do you have more solutions?
सर एक अनदर सोल्यूशन ये रहेगा कि अगर जिसे गवर्नमेंट के पास इन्वेस्टमेंट्स अच्छे खासी रहते हैं, अगर इन्वेस्टमेंट करना है तो सर जैसे फास्ट ट्रेन होती है, जैसे हाइपरलूप टेक्नोलॉजी है सर, तो उस पर भी करा सकता है अगर इन्वेस्टमेंट गवर्नमेंट के पास उतनी है सर.
फास्ट ट्रेन्स पे इन्वेस्टमेंट करो, ये नावेद का दूसरा सोल्यूशन है. डू यू अग्री और डिसएग्री विद दिस? एंड इफ यू से यस, व्हाई? इफ यू से नो, व्हाई?
Sir, as we know that IIT Madras is doing such time of things like it's made hyperloop trains, and which uses, I think, magnetic principle, which runs on magnetic principle, which reduces electricity consumptions, which are using in Mumbai for local trains, generally used for all trains, because nowadays electricity is the most used energy source. So reductions in energy costs, and I think, sir, if we have that money, and we can, because new technology are coming, so we can make it, sir.
Yes. So he has some logic, right? He has some logic, and you have to pay attention to. So when you are sitting in a team, one person is speaking, you have to give 100% attention, because out of what the person says, you may get some new idea may be triggered in your brain in line to what the person is speaking. So you have to give attention to that, and you will understand the solutions or the idea only when you listen. हम लोग अगर समझने के लिए सुने ना, तो बहुत सारी प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व हो जाती है. हम लोग सिर्फ जवाब देने के लिए सुनते हैं, इसलिए झगड़े बढ़ते रहते हैं. You have to understand what the person means by that, right? Good solutions. अगर ट्रेन, as you said, हाइपरलूप ट्रेन्स अगर बढ़ा दी, जैसे मेट्रो ट्रेन्स वगैरह है, अगेन फॉर द लोअर मिडिल क्लास एंड पुअर क्लास, is it affordable? Besides that, the infrastructure is such in Mumbai, to do something new, it's a huge task. Not possible. It is already saturated. There are so many big skyscrapers. Still there are people, and they need housing. They need housing which is affordable. And the affordable housing is beyond Mumbai reaches. Maybe 30 kilometers away, 40 kilometers away. There are some people, they travel from Pune to Mumbai. There are some people, they travel from Nashik to Mumbai. This is the big problem. And I think personally, the second solution that we came up with, that is job creation at the native place itself. Don't send people away. Don't send people away, right? Is there more solution? Brainstorming, did you understand? See, practically I am showing to you, and the same case you have to do in your practical, right? So this is one thing that is clear. Now let us understand, because you have to do brainstorming for intrapreneurship and entrepreneurship. So let us understand what is meant by intrapreneur and entrepreneur. ऑनलाइन शॉपिंग होता था पहले, Amazon, फ्लिपकार्ट, शुरू शुरू में इफ यू डिसाइड एंड इफ यू थिंक एंड रिकॉल 3 दिन लगते थे, 4 दिन लगते थे, और सिर्फ मुंबई जैसे शहरों में मिलता था चीजें ऑनलाइन. बट द फ्यू पीपल who were actually working in Amazon and Flipkart, they thought, why only metros? Why not connect with towns? You know town, तो छोटे शहरों को भी हम लोग कनेक्ट कर देते हैं. So they came up with something new which Amazon and Flipkart had not tried yet. So intrapreneur is the one within the limits of any company, he suggests something new, innovative. It may be in terms of its function, it may be in terms of its system, it may be in terms of its manufacturing. Already it's a set up business, but within that business the people or the employees or one of the employees who is really innovative, he or she suggests something new and it is accepted by the management and all the colleagues and superiors and seniors, and they start working on it, they prepare it, they actually implement it and reap the benefits out of it. That person is intrapreneur. For example, you all are from Government Polytechnic Thane, right? You have got your iCards. One mechanical student comes up with something innovative. He says that why not add a GPS to each and every iCard of GPTL. He goes to the principal, he goes to the HOD, he discusses his plan that within iCard there has to be GPS so that every student can be tracked. Principal accepts it, they call someone, they install that GPS, they invest that much of amount, money, time, and this GPS system is available now in each and every iCard of Government Polytechnic Thane students iCard. This is intrapreneur within a company. So the company resources were used by the person, the company invested the capital in it, right? The only problem is that the new or the innovative idea was given by the employee who is already in that company. This is intrapreneur. Intra means within an organization, within a company. Understood the difference? So for this you have to generate some new ideas out of brainstorming to be an intrapreneur. Now entrepreneur. Entrepreneur is the one who is not working anywhere. He or she is on her own or on his own. He observes the problem that is there in the society and comes up with something innovative, a new innovative idea, and that idea is implemented. The person arranges the capital on his own. Maybe he goes to any lender, maybe a bank or maybe a government scheme that helps him out. He arranges the resources that are required. He takes the advice of his own employees, he hires them or he works on his own and comes up with something new, launches it in the market, makes it a big business empire. That is entrepreneur. Understood? Mr. Ashir Grover, initially PhonePe was there, initially GPay was there, right? GPay to GPay, PhonePe to PhonePe, that much transaction was available. But this Ashir Grover, he came up with some new concept, that is Bharat Pay, UPI. And now even if you have Paytm, even if you have something different, you can simply transfer the money. You can simply transfer the money. So that is something new Mr. Ashir Grover started with, and now he is reaping the benefits out of it. So entrepreneur is the one who takes the 100% risk, who arranges his own capital, who arranges all his resources, who arranges the manpower, skilled, unskilled, everything, land, then you have capital, then you have manpower, you have raw material, Every infrastructure is arranged by the entrepreneur, whereas intrapreneur uses the already built infrastructure of any company, right? Entrepreneur takes the 100% risk. If his venture or enterprise or startup fails, he is solely responsible for that. He bears the loss. Whereas intrapreneur is not much affected. If his suggestion fails, it is the company that invests in it incurs the loss. But it may result in sacking that employee. It may result in sacking that employee. So that is only the risk. He can go somewhere else and get hired somewhere else. But here 100% risk in entrepreneur. Right? So if you really want to be an entrepreneur, you have to be problem solver first of all. You know problem solver? There are so many apps that are being made. Yes? They are entrepreneurs. They observe what is the problem in society. For example, now I have a budget of hardly 10,000, and within 10,000 I have to go for a picnic, but I don't know where to go and how to go and how much expenses it will incur. So someone comes up with one app, travel partner Agoda, make my trip. They give you everything. Wherever you are, within 20 kilometers, within 50 kilometers, these are the picnic spots available. If you go here, this much expenses it will have. These are the different scenic places that you can visit. This is the one particular season that you can go over there and enjoy your life over there. So problem, opportunity. So wherever there is a problem, entrepreneur and intrapreneur, both of them, they simply think that there is an opportunity. COVID, Mr. Baiju is the byproduct of COVID. You know Baiju's? Now they failed drastically. I mean, I don't know unfortunately what went wrong. But today itself their losses are 8,000 crore. Within 4-5 years, the company's capital is in crores. Can you imagine that? Problem, nobody could go to school because it was completely locked down. So he came up with Baiju and he made that particular online platform available. What am I doing right now? Because of this COVID, I started this YouTube channel and recording my lectures and all, and more than 700 lectures are there. Right? ये दूसरी बात है कि लोग देखते नहीं, क्योंकि हमारा जो अटेंशन स्पैन हो गया है, वो जो रील्स होते हैं ना, फनी रील्स वगैरह होते हैं, या कोई बैड लैंग्वेज में कोई कुछ बोल रहा है, तो वी गेट अट्रैक्टेड, मोस्टली द यंगस्टर्स, जो कि गलत बात है. वो स्टैनली पता है, स्टैनली रोस्टिंग का लैंग्वेज है उसका, फिर भी उसके अगर फॉलोअर्स आपने देखे तो उसके हर बदन पे कुछ लाखों करोड़ों के कुछ ज्वेलरी है. एंड ही वोन द लास्ट सीजन ऑफ दिस बिग बॉस. You know that? Huh? MC Stan, right? Huh, MC Stan, right? Huh. Point is, yeah. So these are the side effects, of course. Problem is equal to opportunity. Did you understand brainstorming? Brainstorming means anything, not necessarily only problem. You want to launch something new in the market, how to launch it. Right? That can also be discussed. Some ideas are invited. The stakeholders means those who are related to that particular enterprise. They are called, they discuss, they talk about their idea. The best idea is shortlisted, and rest of the ideas are also kept aside. You never know, any idea may be useful. You know, buttermilk and churning and butter. This analogy you must keep in mind as far as brainstorming is concerned. So you have to come up with minimum 10 ideas to become an intrapreneur and minimum 10 ideas to become an entrepreneur in the sequence of their importance. You must give number 1 to 1 idea that you feel that this is the best one. If not this, the second, third, fourth, fifth. This is how you have to come up with in practical number 2. Any input? Any doubts? Oh, switch it off. I mean, रोक दो.